Let's try another example. This might trip you up a little bit, but it shouldn't. This is actually a good sign. Sometimes you can get problems like this that skip stuff, like skips the y, and they do you a favor of writing it out where they line up all the variables so that you can recognize that they skipped the y on purpose. And the nice thing about this, okay, the nice thing about this is that step 1 is already half done. So you see, you've already got something with only 2 variables in it. So I'm just going to use this one to get started. I'm definitely going to use this one. So you can consider that I've already got, pretend I've already eliminated y out of there, and I've got x plus z is 8. Now what I have are 2 more equations. Well, if I have 2 and 3, which variable do you think I want to eliminate out of that pair? Think about it. Which one would I want to eliminate out of that pair? Y, right? Because if I can get rid of that y, then this one's already ready to go, and I'm halfway done with this first step, which to me is the most annoying part of it all. So what I can do now is I can make it a goal to eliminate y, because I've already got it taken care of for one of the equations, and now if I use 2 and 3 and eliminate y, then I'll be ready to proceed on to step 2 almost immediately. So I've got x plus y plus 2z equals 17, and x plus 2y plus z equals 16. Good? Alright, so the first one, we can say the first one's ready to go. I'll just use it as it is. And if I want to eliminate y, what do I need to multiply that first equation by? What do I need to multiply this guy by? Well, if I want it to cancel out with the positive 2, I need this one to be a negative 2. Right, so I'm going to multiply both sides of that equation by negative 2. I've got negative 2x minus 2y. That's kind of hard to see. I'm going to switch colors just so it's a little bit more clear of what's going on. I've got negative 2x minus 2y minus 4z equals minus 34. And now I'll add them straight down. So I've got minus 2x and x is minus x, I did it, plus 0, which is good. And then minus 3z equals, you know, it's always these ones that get my brain all twisted. There we go, 18. I am actually capable of basic math, but just not in my head. Okay, so that means I've now got 2 equations and 2 unknowns. Just like that. So now I would solve for x and z, figure out what those are, then go back to one of my original equations and solve for y. Alright, so I'm going to move on to step 2. And that would be to actually solve this system. And actually, this is really nice because this is all primed up and ready for our addition method. Oops. Minus 3z. What can I do to this immediately? It's already ready for me to add straight down, right? Because that'll make the x's go away. 0 minus 2z equals negative 10. Divide both sides by negative 2 and get z equals 5. Right. X plus z is 8. X plus 5 is 8. And again, if I'm going too fast, just pause it. Don't feel obliged to hurry up and go super duper fast. Take as much time as you need to learn it. Nobody can see if it takes you 45 hours or 2 minutes. So there's no shame in taking 45 hours to do this. Alright, so I now have x and z. Now I can move on to step 3, which is to go back to one of my original equations and plug in for y. I'm going to pick this one because the y is by itself, which means it's one less thing to multiply by. And plug that in there. Alright, so I've got, pull down my numbers so I can see them. X is 3 plus y, which I don't know, plus 2 times 5 is 17. 3 plus y plus 10. 13 plus y minus 13. So y is 4. So I have x equals 3, y equals 4, z equals 5. So these really aren't that bad. It just kind of depends on your attitude at the time you get to this, and you just might be so darn tired you don't want to mess with it. But look, it's right there, and it's super fantastic.